Oh my goodness. Guys, hello. Oh my goodness, guys. Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is Sledge here and my little irritated brother, Sweet Lips himself, the sweetest lips in the West.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing fine. Family is fine. Everyone's fine. I'm fine. And we all fine. And we all
Yes,
blessed. Now let's
yes.
get to it.
And if you have any luck, hopefully you're seeing this disgraceful, that's not even a game. It's just two people on the field. It's no longer a game.
You think?
It's no longer a game. It's just two people on the field, and someone is happy this here Monday night, and someone is sad.
You would think.
But I'm happy because as sloppy as my team looked, we won yesterday. That's
Oh,
all.
most definitely we did. Oh,
That's all that matters. I don't even know what's going on with Kels.
Most definitely.
But
We won, and we're going to do better. We're going to do better.
Yeah, he a slow starter. So give him some time. He'll be back. He'll be back stronger than ever. Hopefully. But I tell you, those rookies are looking real good, especially Steele. He's looking good. And the fact that Rashid is stepping up to the plate, you know what I mean? He's stepping up. He's doing the do. Bolton doing the do. They all doing the do. Everybody's doing something but the offense. But we're going to correct that. We'll correct that. I'm telling you. It's all in the matter of I'm going to have to fly in and give him a pet talk.
Yes, indeed.
So when you see me not here, you just know I had to take a flight and go and talk to my boys and see what's going on and if there's anything that I can do to help them come around. You know what I mean? I try to make myself available to them and be supportive of them. But I don't know. I guess a win is a win, okay? A win is a win. That's what they say. That's what I tend to believe. A win is a win. There you go. So, yes, Sweet Lips. I guess you're just watching just to be watching.
Yep.
Yeah, but you know what? When it's all said and done, hey, what more can you do on a Monday night but relax and taking the game. But this here Monday night, we are going to continue our topic on God's promises for our children and being that village that is needed to support them, to support all of our parents out there. We don't care who you are. We are here to offer some good advice, And as I said before, no, we don't have a psychology degree. We don't have anything. But what we do have for you is information that's going to help. And what we are going to do is give you a chance, or give you a second chance, and give your child a chance to just be some loving, caring, wholehearted individuals. And that is what Sledge and Sweet Lips are here for. So all you children out there, Uncle Sweet Lips and Auntie Sledge, we are here for you. We are here for you. And no one should feel left out because we are here fighting for you tooth and nail. We are fighting the cause, okay?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Anytime your parents vanish you away to bogey land, just come see us.
No, you did not say the bogey land. Hey, what show is that? The March of the Wooden Shoulders?
Yes, indeedy. My favorite.
Bogeyland. Oh
Mhm.
man, he went way back. No, but we're going to just slow this down. I'm telling you, by 2025, all of this should stop. No more. No, I'm not going to say no more crimes being committed by our children, but what I will say is that the help will be there. The help, and that's all we can do is help them, help them, help you, help them. Hello, Cassandra. Thank you for joining. Oh my God, Sweet Lips didn't come on when I ain't gonna mama mind my business. I don't no, this no, 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 no.
Sweet Lips.
You guys know what
Sweet
I am
Lips
laughing
sticks to the fans we crest, because that's what we do.
I'm not going to say anything. All I can say, oh, Cassandra said, because I told him I want to see his face. Oh, okay. Well, all righty. Well, being that you see his face now, put some love on this video. Put the love, hit the love button.
Oh yeah, put some love on the video.
Yeah,
Okay?
put some love on there. Put some love on there because, hey, let me tell you something. You just can't come look at my little brother for free. You better put some love on it. Put some love on that right there. His sister
Send
said.
some love on it. Put some love, definitely.
Put some love. Put some love on there. And anybody else that's staring at my brother for free, put some stars or the coffee on there. All of this just looking.
Your request is
peek.
our demand, because this is what we do. This is what we do.
Yes, brother. It is.
Demand. We keep the fans happy. You request something, we can do it within reason. Within reason.
Yes, do know that within reason.
Within reason.
I don't want to upset nobody.
But thank you very much for enjoying us, Miss Anita Baker. Good to see you. Good to hear your voice, even though I didn't. But it's good. I can imagine, picture myself. See, as I'm talking, I'll be like, oh, there she is. Oh, look at her pretty face. That's nice. It's good to see you.
Cassandra said, but I'm going to look at him for free. Well, I'm sad.
Hold up. Wait a minute. No, how about some love? Show some love.
Yeah. Stars.
Something.
Stars, coffee. There are ways to support the channel. And for those out there, you can support the channel by sending stars or doing super thanks on YouTube or use the Buy Me a Coffee app.
See,
those are ways that you can
buy a coffee app. That goes to show you that Sweet Lips know nothing about this technology. Because I was about to say, I don't want no coffee. But I guess that means something different. So do as the sister say, do as the sister say.
It is something different. But again, guys, we thank you so much. We thank you. All is always welcome. And let me just put the, I'm just looking over at the phone for a minute. Let me just put the WhatsApp number. And that is for the ones who would like to call in. That is the WhatsApp number only, okay? So, but I put the other link in for those who would like to join us on the live. The link is there so that you may join. I'm just getting everything together.
You may join us. You may call in. We answer all questions. Speaking of call in, Sweet Lips got a call. Hello, Sweet Lips. Yes. Yes. Oh, that's very nice of you. I know. I got very pretty lips. Thank you very much. I'm glad you called in to let me know that. And you have a wonderful day too.
Oh my God.
Sweet Lips, get the call. Get the call.
Oh my goodness, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. But enjoy. Enjoy my little brother Sweet Lips and his shenanigans, okay?
Hey, this is why I'm here. You know, my sense of humor, my charm, and my truthfulness about it, my opinion. This is what we do. This is what we do. This is the blessings I have. This mouth, these lips, this mind, and don't worry about the rest. I got nothing but love for y'all. I got nothing but love for y'all. See, that's what this world needs, more love. I got nothing but love to put out. That's what we do. You know what I mean? We love y'all.
Tell those women at the stop flirting with them. Now we can't tell them not to flirt with them because that may be how we get these stars. Guys, you should love what you do. I'm telling you, and just coming live and sharing things like we just truly love what we do. We love what we do, and we love it when you guys join and have some fun, and you know everyone is just voicing their opinions and just showing love to people that need it, and not being selfish.
That's right. You know, we all has our faults. Sometimes we feel down, sometimes we feel up. But when you wake up in the morning and you blessed to see another day, enjoy life. And that's what we do here. We enjoying life. We give you our opinions. Either y'all can accept it or don't. We ain't saying we right all the time, but it's our opinions. And we got a sense of humor. We show your love. This is why we are here. This is why we are here. See, this is live. Y'all getting all this live.
Right.
The sister and the brothers giving it to y'all.
You're getting love on top of love.
Yes. And I say it again, I've been saying it for a good while now, since me and sister been doing it. You got to have a sense of humor in life. You got to learn how to smile, laugh. You got to. Not everything is serious all the time. We know life is hard, but hey, you got to smile and laugh. That sense of humor, that's the whole key to everything. You got to. Can't be serious all the time. I know I'm not. Only sometimes.
Right, because there are serious issues going on, but at some point in life, you have to have a little fun, and at some point in life, as much fun as you like to have, you need to also take accountability. And that's what we are saying. Yes. Like some of the old school ways of having fun is just not working for our children.
Mm-hmm.
What worked for us is not working for our children at this moment.
And note, I'm going to say, I'm going to let the sister start to preach and help fix you kids out there. And Sweet Lips going to sit back. And anyone that got any calls, any questions for Sweet Lips, just chime on in. But for right now, I'm going to hand it over to the sister because she's on fire right now and she got something to teach y'all. So get on up on it.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. Anybody want to borrow my brother? Like Cassandra said, I love to have fun. Thank you. Well, thank you for being here and showing your your bright side, your funny side, and just joining in, and also drop your comments, whatever it is that you want to share, whatever experience, whatever testimony you have, share it.
Don't make it different.
If you would like to call in, there is the WhatsApp number.
That's right.
I really should take it off silent
because if
someone called, they wouldn't know.
If you need our help to give you advice, just let us know. We try to help as best as you can. If you need Sweet Lips help, just say the word, and I'm right there in the room. I'm helping you out. I help in cleaning, cooking, whatever you need. I'm your man. Just a blink, like I Dream with Jeannie, and I'm there. You know what I mean? That's me. You be standing there, be like, wait.
If any one of you want my mother's number so y'all can complain to her about her son, let me know. If you want to complain to my mother about her son, let me know, okay? Let me know. Inbox me, and you know it's all a lie. You guys better not call my mama. That's all I have to say, is that no one better not call my mama, because she already know that he is crazy. But in a good way,
Mm-hmm.
But as I said before, let's just dive into this here topic, and let's just see how we can engage with one another, solutions to some of our problems that's going on in this world. And as I said before, of all the things to speak about, there's a lot that's going on this blue app or orange app or black app. I don't know all the colors, but what sticks out the most to me and what is most important is serving the Lord and saving the children. Like, I have time for nothing else. Nothing else matters to me. Let me just put it that way. Nothing else matters to me. Now, let's speak about ways to communicate. How do we communicate with our children? Okay. And so my research on that. Now, listen actively and attentively to your children when they speak. Show genuine interest in what they have to say. And listen actively. Like, if Sweet Lips was my parent, see, I'm talking and he ain't even paying me attention. That is not, no. I gotta use examples when it presents itself. Use positive and affirming language to encourage and uplift your children, building their self-esteem and confidence. And I think right there, that's so important. I just believe that is so important, because a lot of our children, if you look at them, they lack self-esteem. They just don't believe in themselves. They don't believe in themselves because you have not poured enough into them. You, as the parent, your job to pour the love and the support and the self-esteem, and letting your child know that they are loved no matter what they look like. Because a lot of times, our children are being teased. Either it's about their weight, about their skin color, their hair texture. So you yourself have to build that self-esteem up and validate your child. That's your
Right.
Oh my God, Sweet Lips.
Right.
Nothing. I just seen you just go from one scene to the next.
Because I had to move, my chair around, because we live here, I gotta,
And look, communicate openly and honestly with your children, fostering a trusting and transparent relationship. And that's one thing that's very important also, to build trust. Your child has to trust you. They have to. And what I want to say about that also is that, and if you're going through something with your child and you're going to confide in someone, you have to make sure that that person is not a person that will try to throw whatever you said in your child's face.
Definitely.
Because sometimes as adults, we tend to make that mistake a lot. someone tell you something about what they're going through with their child, and the next thing you know, you playing telephone.
Mm-hmm.
So that right there, we have to be mindful of. Be patient and understanding when communicating with children, allowing them time and space to express themselves. And let me tell you what just come to mind, what came to my mind. Like when your child is trying to explain something, and here is the parent. Would you just hurry up and get it out? It's taking you all day. Do you not know what happened? Some situations, whether you're the parent or not, can be embarrassing for your child.
That's true.
So allowing them to come to you and bring it out without you trying to insult their intelligence.
Well, no, how can I say something?
You will break down their self-esteem. Of course, you will break down their self-esteem.
Can I give opinion there?
Sure.
Okay.
That's what you're there for. Your job.
Let's say there are certain situations. Like I said, we don't want people out there to think, oh, we just one-sided. Because like us adults, some kids are very long-winded about things. I mean,
yeah,
been there, and it's like, okay, wait, ho. Can you shorten this story? Some just have this. They want to take it from way back, and you be like, oh, look, wait, it's like it's like a book, and it's like, can you just get to it in a short? Just give me the fact. That's short. And sometimes, as parents, we are in that situation because sometimes we do it. We go to tell something to our spouse and be like, and you be like, oh man, can you just get to like the point? I mean, I don't need to know how everything. That's what I'm saying. So we gotta, be very understand. Like sometimes you want to just let her get to it. It's like, come on,
Yeah.
So there's times that does happen. So we got to be.
Yeah. There's some. Oh my goodness gracious! You ain't never lied. Like they just be, and then like, oh my goodness! If you just eliminate all the I would understand what it is that you are saying. And and you also have to let your child know that there are just some situations that you just have to get to the point and get it out.
Yes. Yeah.
That's true. But if you start early with them, training them while they're early, like knowing the difference between dragging a story out
but some
getting
just
to the point.
But no matter what you do or what you say or how you say, some children are the same and adults are the same way. They just still don't. It's just they do it that way. It's just always a long story, and you be like, wow, like come on. But you can't help it.
Can I just honestly say that I am one of those who will get impatient.
See what I'm saying?
Like if you, especially if it's something that's going on, and I feel like it's very important for me to hear because it's something that's detrimental to your well-being. I need to know. I need to know. So right there, yeah, I agree with you. Good point, Sweet Lips. Good point. Use age-appropriate language and explanations to help your children understand complex concepts or emotions. And that is so true. Please do not have an adult conversation with 3 or 4-year-old. I'll tell you, sometimes I be going through this Blue app and I'm just like, why are you asking a child that question? Like, that's not even age appropriate.
Yeah, you got a point there. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So, just make sure that a child is able to communicate. But let me tell you something that this I truly believe, though, that if you start off while they are young, teaching them the different expressions, then I think later on when they become older, they can adapt to it because they know the expression of happy, sad, pain, they know it. They already know it. And that's why I just believe when they are young that you need to do more than just, sometimes us parents just really
Well,
overdo it. I don't
yeah,
even need to
I
describe
think
it.
personally, to me, when they're young and they actually really telling the story, to me, it's fun. It's cute to me because I actually have the patience to sit down and listen to the story because just the way they telling it inside, you just laugh like, okay, because you already know what it's coming to. So I'm just saying, but
Right.
it's that when they reach a certain age, when you get like about 15, 14, then I'm more like get to the point. I mean, I don't need to know about what happened with Sally Mae and Tony Boom, and I don't need just tell me, condense it. That's all I need to know. That's
Exactly.
different.
Exactly. That's why I said, you have to train them. You have to train them young. You have to communicate these things to them when they are young. By the time, to me, 6, 7, even 5, they know the expressions.
Well, maybe Sweet Lips is just different. I mean, I cannot take a long story. I mean, oh Lord, I just can't. I can't. Sometimes you don't even want to ask. I don't care your spouse, or sometimes you don't want to ask how's work or how's your day because you get this long. I just don't have patience. I was like, oh, like man, I really I don't even want to know. Like, oh, this is too long. This is too much for me. I don't care what happened at the water cooler. I just don't. Oh Lord, that's like I don't care. That's just me. I'm being honest. This is about truth here.
No, you know what? The crazy part, I did that this morning. Like a call was being made, and all of a sudden, it's like you're going in circles. Like, look, just say I called to get a fax number. Everything else is irrelevant. Let me tell you what my pet peeve is. My pet peeve is when you're on the phone and you're calling about business, and because someone have a welcoming voice, now all of a sudden you act like you looking for a friend. Hey, get to the point. Like, give me my phone.
You see, that's why Sweet Lips
But
is
that is with adults, but that's not.
yeah, that's with adults. But see, that's why I say we keep it real here. We ain't making it seem like everything's all perfect in the water. Nah. We go through our things too. We have our own little issue where we have short fuses. It's just that's just the way it is. It's life. It's the way it is. But you just handle it in a different way. That's all.
When it comes down to your child, let me tell you something, what you should know by now. You should know when your child is dead lying, and you should know when it's the truth.
Yep.
You should know when it's a lie, and you should know when it's the truth. You should know when it's fear. You should know when your child is covering up. That's how involved, that's how deep you should be into your child.
Yep.
Like, there's no way that your child came in and that child all scuffed up, and you know what I mean? You see a little droppings here and there, lip split, and then, oh, what happened? Nothing. No, something happened.
Yep.
And so I just want to know, what did you do?
And the funny part about that,
what did you do?
You're right, because with your kids, you already know you're right. You know when they're lying because they start fumbling. The story gets longer, and it's like, okay, so let me tell you what happened. It's like, because you look at it like, okay, now what's your part in it? You ain't get to that part yet. You can tell when your kid, you know what I mean, they had something to do with whatever happened. You can just tell. You're right. You know your kid, and you know when they start to speak, you know what's going down.
Exactly.
All the time. It's like
exactly. And you can tell. And let me tell you, and that is also the reason why, I just don't believe some of the parents, and they be like, oh, I didn't know I just never seen that side of anger. I never seen. And it's like, if you can tell someone that you never seen the angry part of your child, that meant you were not involved.
Yeah. Oh,
you were not involved.
No, yeah.
And
now,
those are normally the ones that the children be coming back on.
Here's the
They're
thing.
never involved, or that child can walk in hoping that you would say something so that they can explain to you what happened or tell you what happened, and
Yep.
you pick up the remote, you on your phone, you surfing the internet, you doing 1,000 things except saying, oh my goodness, what happened here? Because sometimes your child wants you to reach out and show that you care, when all you want to do is, okay, get out my face, says I had a hard day.
My motto is, because you know how kids is, the first thing they'll say certain things like, oh, well, I ain't want to say X, Y, Z because I ain't want to get in trouble. And understand, you're going to get in trouble if you don't tell me. So either way it goes, if you're in the wrong, you're in trouble, no matter what way it goes. So you might as well just tell me. Not tell me something all of a sudden on Wednesday, something that happened Monday. It's like, no. And that we all have done that when we was growing up, and some kids do it today.
Right. But
parents want to know because it's good. They act like, as you said, they want to be involved and they care. It's like, look, right or wrong, if you're wrong, you're wrong. Punishment is punishment. That don't mean you get a whipping, maybe take the game of punishment. It's just own up to it. That's what we, today try to teach our kids. Just own up to it. And everything would be just solved quickly. But to not own up to it, what makes it worse. We want to teach them to just own up to it. No one says you have to be perfect. No one's perfect. I'm not even perfect as a parent, but just own up to it. And then we dismiss it just as quickly.
Right. And then pick and choose your battle, because not everything is a battle. Pick and choose your battles wisely, because sometimes, as parents, oh, I'm going to do this. And then you did this and you did that. And it's like, sometimes the child is just being a child, and the child is going to look for attention when you are giving it none. The child, even if the attention is negative, they'll take it. And that's sad.
And we got to realize too, we can't always expect our kids, one, to be perfect and our kids to be like us. They have their own mind. Only we can do is guide them. And that starts even from young, but still in all, because I see it enough, even on social media, when kids complain, they always say to their parents, I'm not you. You want me to be you, I'm not you. And that's true. You cannot do that. It's like, well, I want you to be the way you can't. No. They have their own, the way they grow up. The most you can do is teach them from the way they grow up the right way. After that, after a certain age, when they get about like 14, 15, 16, they start to come into themselves. They're not going to be who you want them to be. They're going to be who they choose to be, but you just want them to go on the right path. That's it. A lot of these parents have a tendency wanting their kids to be them. No, that's not going to happen. No.
And with that part being said, let me tell you something. Even if you are 21 and you're under my roof, I'm going to demand some rules be followed.
Oh, definitely.
Because if you feel that you do not have to follow them, then you know what I mean. You already know the door you came in.
Yep.
And when I say that just goes along the line of coming to my home at a decent hour. Do not be having all your friends hanging out, like, you know what I mean, that we had, like, we this is not the club, and just be respectful.
Yeah,
be respectful.
There's the key. You can have your kids' friends over, and there can be 10 or 15 of them. And you know what? That 15 friends he got are very respectful young men. You don't mind a bit. They very not sitting around here, they tearing up your house or going up in your refrigerator. They're very respectful kids. Love seeing things like that. And that happens sometimes, especially when your child is in that frame of mind where that they're respectful, then you already know they're going to hang out with respectful kids. That's just what they're going to do. I ain't going to be hanging out with nobody that's disrespectful. I ain't going to do that. You can't come to my house. That don't work for me.
Right. But then also we need to be conscious of sometimes we as parents, when we say that these kids coming to themselves too young, is that we tend to try to push them into adulthood too fast.
Yeah. I
We
agree with
tend to
that.
put so much responsibility. Take care of your sister. You know what I mean? Oh, I need you to get a job so you can help me pay the bills. And you know what I mean? There's just things that we do. You know what I mean? Go tell so and so I said this and said that. You know what I mean? It's like we need to get away from that. Allow a child to be a child and stop trying to put them in adult situations.
Yeah.
And suddenly they're comfortable in that adult spot. And now you want to say, oh, you're a child and stay in the child's place. No, when they were a child, you put them in an adult situation.
Only thing that I look at is that when your child reaches a certain age, say like 16 or whatever, 15, however the age is, and your child do get a job, I mean, you should encourage your child to go and get a job, start at a young age, because that's good. But their money is their money. You just teach them how to be responsible. I mean, you can save your money, do this and that. I'm going to take care of you no matter what. But if you want an extra pair of sneakers and that,
Oh, yeah, work for it.
you can use the money that you got from your job, and you could use that to spend on it. Because in these days, if you don't, I just look at it, if you don't teach your child at least that, that's when they start becoming lazy and acting like you're supposed to take care of them forever. And then it's like, okay, no. You can go out and get your own little job. That's your money, yours. And that's a good, thing to build with these kids. I just think
Yeah.
that's a fine way, but not go out. Okay, well, you got to go out and get a job and you got to help me pay some of these bills. But let me just say this. If you're in a situation, you parents out there, single mom, single dad, whatever, struggling, you putting food on the table and you need a little help, and your child is at that age, 16, that you don't put pressure on them. But if they're helping you, that's because they're helping keeping a roof over your head, but you don't make it seem like it's something that they have to do. And most kids that see that parent, that mom struggling, and they're able to get a job, will actually go out and get a job because they want to help their mom out. I don't want to, you know what I mean? I want to help her out because I want to take some of the pressure off of her. I don't mind. So things like that, I think, is a great thing when some kids are that way.
And let me just tell you the downside about that is when you put your child in that situation and you're trying to put that responsibility on that child, that is at the point where they will be turning out on these corners, slinging bags of this and bags of that because
see,
they feel
and
like
that's
it's quick money.
right.
And you have put that pressure. You know what they're doing, but you turn a blind eye to it because now your pockets is being fulfilled.
You see, and I agree with you with that. See, that's the other side to that. And you're right.
Yes.
That's the bad side. But see, the other side, what I'm saying is that the child that decide to actually go and get a job to help the parent, not the fact that the parents even ask the kid to, the fact that
Yeah.
see that parent struggling, be like, I'm gonna go get a job to help my mama out. I'm gonna go. She ain't asked me to. She's still paying these bills. She's struggling. I'm gonna go do it. I want to do it. That's a big difference when that kid just say, I want to take on that response. I want to help my mom because I want to relieve some of the things that she doing. Or I got a job and my mom's paying all the bills. This is nap, and I'm like, hey mom, I got a job. I can buy my own clothes. You just get and do what you do.
But
I'm okay.
let me tell you when I don't agree with that situation. I don't agree with the situation when it comes to the point that um, your child is failing in school, and then you're still saying, oh yeah, go ahead and get a job, because back in the day it was nothing for a child to drop out of school to help out the parent.
Right.
But I just don't believe in that. I don't believe
Well,
when
his
it
thing,
comes down to
I agree,
education.
because if it's like actually harming their schooling and they're not able to keep up with their grades, then that's different. But if it's not, like I'm saying, there are kids out here today, even then, intelligent enough to actually handle both things. They school grades are doing great, and I still got me a little job. Most of these kids today, some of them actually can do both. Most of them want it. They want to go get a job. Plus, they still doing good in school. It's like I want to make my
Right.
own money. I want to make, and that's a good thing. That shows that drive that you, and that also showed that as a parent, you are actually raising this kid the right way. They're going in that right direction. You ain't asking them to do none of this. This is something that they took on to themselves. My grades are still good, and I still want to put money in my pocket. And I want to work. I want to work. And I mean, what you gonna say? Nope, I don't want you to do that. It's not harming none of my grades, none. I want to work. And suppose you do say no. Suppose it's different with their friends. Suppose all their friends got jobs and plus going
Right.
and doing good. Now they feel like, oh, why can't I do it? And you
Exactly.
know,
but,
so it's
but that's what I'm saying. You have to know
sides to that, yeah.
when it's possible and when that should happen, and then you also have to know when you have to say, no. But I think, to me, if you pray on the situation a lot, like the Father will change your situation around, because the flip side to that is like, now that forces you to take on either a second or a third job. This is the reason why I said, like, both parents should be active. Both parents should be active, and one should not be trying to cut the other out.
You know what? I agree, but in today's world, we lucky of a situation that happens, because
Yeah.
in most cases, these parents trying to knock you, it's very rarely you see one just working together. We just do this together. And I want to say on
Right.
the other thing with moms, and I want to say it's more moms than it is dads. Most moms, if you out there and you working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, whatever, I'll say it again. The way you raise your kid, and if your kids see that any child would not want to see their moms keep struggling, they're going to just say,
right.
I can do things to help. I can go get a job to help. And I think that's a lovely thing that just shows that, to me, your kid care about their mom and what's going on. They appreciate the 2 or 3 jobs my mom's got to go, and I just want to relieve some of that. And
that shows you that you're doing something right.
Exactly.
In raising your child. Be having sympathy and empathy.
Because today, what we see now, today in some of these kids, not even say kids, grown kids sitting at home and ain't got no job, ain't helping doing nothing.
And the parent is allowing it.
Yeah. And then if you turn around here and boot them out, all of a sudden you the mean parent. Since when? It's like, I don't understand. You're 24 years old, and are you kidding me? You ain't bring $1 in here, nothing. Come on.
Let me tell you, the back in the day parent, when they said you had to go, honey, they were heartless. Like,
well, you think?
Oh no, just and it had no problem saying, oh, you either you're gonna leave or I'm gonna call the police on you.
You think what? You think they wouldn't? It's like, shoot.
Now, no.
I remember back in the day, we gonna get it because Sweet Lip Lover, talk about back in the day, and like we some old gizzards. But I remember when we used to make get our own money.
Yeah.
We used to go do things and go for the neighbors, and I used to you had a summer job before I even got a summer. Go and it's like, but when you got the summer job, you just felt good about it. You had
that was the thing. That was the thing.
Your money.
Like, oh, I just can't wait for the summer, so I can just go and go to the summer youth and just get that summer job. Oh man, that was the thing to wait.
Yeah, so I'm saying it felt good. It's like with me, I couldn't get a summer job when y'all was working summer job, but I was working for the neighbors, going and get the paper and going to that, making my little $1.50. I felt rich, even though I spent it all on candy, but it was yours. And it just felt good. And just like, that's how it used to be back then. You just felt good making your own little money.
And that's how you gained your independence, really, too. Because then it was like, you know what? You just keep saying doing this and doing that, but I'm gonna put all my money together and I'm gonna move. Back in the day, you always had a plan of when you was getting out of there, like, I just can't wait to get a job. And then you would sit there with your friends and everybody sitting there like, yeah, because we're gonna move and we're gonna get a place together. It's nothing like these entitled children today.
Yes, that's what it was just fun then. I mean, that little dime you made, even though things was cheap then, a penny, a nickel, but I mean, it was your money. It was your little change. Right. You know, I mean, oh man, yeah, those are days. Yeah, I loved those days. Oh man.
And here's another thing that we can do: set aside dedicated time for one-on-one conversations with your children. Create a safe and intimate space for sharing thoughts and concerns. That is so important.
You know,
even if you come from a household with multiple children, you know what I mean? You still need to spend individual time with them because they have to know who they are. They have to know that, you know what I mean? This is my sister, but we're not the same. And my concerns, it's not her concerns, and I don't need her to know what it is that I am saying to you. That to me, that's a must.
Yeah. Let's read some of these comments here. You know, we got some words here now.
Oh, okay. I've been answering them. Cassandra said a lot of these kids want their own money too. Yeah, you know, a lot of them do want their own money, but how they want to go about it and how the parent, again, allow them to go about it is wrong. If it starts to interfere with your education, then no. And if it's anything that's going to bring the popo to my door, no. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if it's anything about you out there bagging somebody when they're working hard and you somewhere taking what don't belong to you, no. Cassandra said, I'm back in the day and had to go look. Yeah, some of these kids don't want to go look for a job because we're raising them. They're being raised the wrong way. Now these children are feeling like they are entitled, and you start them off that way, and you know, not knowing that the economy is about to change and you can no longer support that way of living. That's when they start going out doing all the sneaky mess.
Yeah,
that's when you go out.
They're making it worse. They go out doing all the sneakiness. They ain't even help you at home.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Cassandra. It's like, see, you knew what it was. Like, you know what? I have to go and clean a house or two. I'm going to clean a house. You know, it's sad to say, but, you know, I'm going to say it anyway. The children that know what it is to go and clean a house and cut a lawn or whatever the case may be, and I'm just going to say it anyway, it be the ones that this ex-president be complaining about. You know what I mean? They come into our country, into the United States, from these third world countries where, you know what I mean, they have no earning. Like for them, if they can make $5 an hour, they're on it. To when we look at it, like, you know, if it's not 25 and up for me to just sit there and listen to you, I'm not going to work that job.
Yep, that's true.
You know, and then you have everyone that's complaining about people coming into the United States and taking our job. No, they know what it is to do without. We don't know what it is to have no running water. We don't know what it is to put 99 people in one bed. So our appreciation for our country is like on from 1 to 10, we at a 2 because we feel like we are entitled. When you have new people migrating over here, honey, if you say to them, just put the tea in the tea bag and I'll pay you, you best believe they're gonna start loading them tea bags up.
No, yeah, but see, then also we got to think of the other side too. You know, they come here, they know what it is to make money, and they do it. But also, we have a tendency of here in our own country, undercutting people. See, people turn around here and you want to pay them less, but you're working them like a dog. But yet you making a lot of money
because we're entitled. We're entitled. We are entitled. That's our demeanor.
That's also to me. That's a lot of these CEOs. See, these CEOs, they're making all this money, but see, they're not doing the hard job. The people down there, they're paying less doing the hard job. You got supervisors that shouldn't even be a supervisor when you got your workers no more than you, but yet you get paid more than them, and they getting less, but they doing more work than you do. I mean, that's where the problem comes in. with a lot of these jobs. You want a lot, but you want to keep paying less. So of course you're going to be like, well, I can get them and pay them even 5 times less. Okay, that's what some people would be like. Okay, then you get them to do it. Oh, no problem, because I know my worth. You ain't gonna work me like a dog. I mean, no way.
But but that right there just shows you the greed in the world.
Yes, and it also shows that
my grandson, his father taught him to be independent. Right. See, his father taught him to be independent. That's what I'm saying. It's up to you to teach your child these things. Yes. Now, encourage your children to express their thoughts and emotions through various forms of communication, such as writing, drawing, or role playing. I think the writing is really good. Now, I know in different situations, they do use drawing and role playing with toys. Be present and engage in your interaction with your children, demonstrating your love and attention through verbal and nonverbal cues. I'm telling you, it is nothing just let me tell you something that's funny. My son came over today and we was hugging like we ain't seen each other in a week. And I know doggone well I seen that fool I think it was last week. He came over like last week, Monday or Tuesday. But you know what I mean? And like my daughter had post something and she had on this outfit. And I just, typed in like, you're so beautiful. Like, you know what I mean? They're not too old. And we're talking about 41 and 28. They're not too old to still have those compliments.
Yes, that's right.
They're just not, you know what I mean? And, it's like your interaction with your child means a lot. When your grandchild see it, it means a lot. But, sometime, this is what I do want to say, because not everybody's situation is, are the same.
Yeah.
Like you just have some children that no matter how much you give them, they're still looking for something.
Yeah.
They want to take. And it's never, because to me, once you get a certain age, especially when you're up in your, to me, 20, you made it to 20, there are just little things to me that you should be doing for your parents to show appreciation. It's not always, what can you do for me? What can you do for me? Oh, no. So if you don't do this for me, then all of a sudden I'm no longer available to you. Please don't be available. I'm good. Please do not be available.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you make your mistakes, but to own up to your mistakes and to acknowledge them and to apologize, that should be enough. And I've said this before, to allow someone to just almost, I try to watch the language, because this social media, they'll flag you for every and anything, but to sit there and act like I'm grown and you still owe me. What I owed you was an apology, and you got that, and you will get nothing else, because at the end of the day, I made my mistakes. You are going to make some mistakes as a parent. There is no one in this world that can say, I have never made a mistake as a parent. Right. You are going to make the mistake, but to sit there and try to hold someone's mind, body, and soul captive to your nonsense, then you are wrong. And that is the time where you got to say, you know what? I love you, but I got to love you from a distance. I love you, but I got to leave you where you're at, because obviously you have no forgiveness in your heart, and I don't feel the way you feel. Again, if you do not have forgiveness in your heart, don't you expect your prayers to be answered. Don't you expect your life to be like a bed of roses when all you are harboring is hate. But at the same time, when you know that you have made some mistakes, like these kids, I'm just not getting it. I'm not getting it. Like, how are you so calm in going into your parents' room and offing them, because like something is missing? And that's what I'm saying. Like, we have to now focus on the miscommunication. We have to pay so much attention to our children that we can see a change in their attitude. But if we continue on with our bullying ways and hide up under the title, I'm the parent, and you do as I say, then you are wrong. Bullying starts home. Hate starts at home. How you treat your child is how your child is going to treat someone else in the street. When you pay no attention to your child will go into those streets and they will look for the attention, and they will find negative attention. They will find the dealer that's looking for someone to do its dirty work and promising them the latest pair of shoes or allowing them to drive their car. And so to your child, because I've never had it, it's satisfying to me, and it's wrong.
That's true.
Yeah, it's wrong. You have to be the parent. You have to be the one that tell your child, you know what? I came down on you for this, and I was wrong. I shouldn't have come down so hard. You have to admit, like, at this day and time, going upside your child's head means they are going to go in that street and go upside somebody else's head. If you're sitting there smacking your kid up because they have made a mistake or they have told a lie, guess what they're going to do? They're going into those streets, and everything that you have done to them that they had to accept, because guess what? The grandmother seen it and she remained silent. The aunt seen it, she remained silent. The uncle seen it, he remained silent. No one cared. And when they see that and they feel like, why am I here? Why am I here? You really don't care. And so that's when they start to lash out at you when they get to a certain age. Now they're wanting to challenge you when you're sitting there looking like, oh, you think that you can do this, and you think I brought you in this world and I can take you out. No, they're taking you out first now. That's
Yep.
how used to work.
Yep.
So change your ways, change your tone, change how you communicate with your child. But you cannot start that type of communication when your child is 13, 14, going into that impressive state. It's built in them already. How are you looking to change them? Like, you should have gotten over this, I'm in charge and you do as I say or I'll knock you out. Like, I just believe if you carry that generational curse, you are doing, you're just messed up in the head. Let me just say what it is. You're just messed up in the head because no one has ever taken the time. And now you want to pass that generational curse down to your child, and it's a different generation. We didn't have access to all these firearms and all of that mess. We didn't have that kind of we dare not even touch it.
Yep.
We dare not even touch it. But now you can text your friend, oh, bring the hammer or whatever they be calling it. You know what I mean? It's like the world is different and it's more chaotic, and people don't realize that. I think it's in Matthew where it said that we will go back in the times, in Noah's times, when everybody was just partying and they were just lovers of money, and they were, with other people's wives, and women were loose, and it was just so much crime, that we will see those days again. And we are seeing those days again. We are seeing those days again. And so again, if you do not believe that there are demonic spirits out there, looking to devour your child and you are handing your child over, then you are crazy. If you do not believe that Satan is in your household, working it front and back, destroying lives, just destroying families, turning children against their parents, then you are crazy. So again, pray for your children. Continue to pray, hold them, teach them about the Bible, teach them how to pray. People don't believe in it, but teach them. Like, so you rather teach them, well, if Johnny have one apple and you want that apple, if you hit Johnny in the head, you can take the apple. So you want to teach them that instead of teaching them in the beginning was the word and the word was God and the word was with God, however it goes. But you don't want to teach them that. But you would teach them, well, if you go to your daddy house and he have another girlfriend, you know what I mean? You could go ahead and smack her if you want to. Because she ain't your mama. Anything negative,
right?
We'll teach them that. But when it comes down to something positive, we just want to withhold it. Again, guys, it is Sweet Lips. No, let me just return. It is Uncle Sweet Lips and Auntie Sweet Lips. And there is Auntie Cassandra right there. And we are all in this together. It still takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village. And again, I just welcome everyone. If you have a testimony, share it with the people. If you know of any agencies that's available in your city, state, country, share it. Share it. It's not, we're to the point right now that we can no longer afford to just turn a blind eye, because now at 13, it was a 12 and a 13-year-old that just went into some, I think the woman was like 70 something years old and offed her. Like, what is going on here? What is going on? When you see these children, like, and they're out of control, you know what I mean? It is your duty, especially according to scripture. Reach out to that parent and offer help. And sometimes they're going to cuss you out, but the Bible say you have to forgive people. I think it's 7 times 70. Forgive them and continue to offer your help. Bring awareness. You have to bring awareness. And if you see a child and the child is displaying erratic behavior, yeah, go ahead and show that child a little love, because maybe that child is not getting it at home, because there are so many people suffering now from mental illness. This is how the world is going right now. This is the world that we are living in right now. People are suffering from mental illness. And as long as you continue to give into it and not seek help, that's just another way of Satan controlling you. That's just another way for him to say, you belong to me. And if you heal yourself and they find a cure, then that means that's one of my minions that I lost. And I'd rather hold on to you and destroy you than hand you to someone else to save you. It is Sledge. It is Sweet Lips. We will see you tomorrow, the same bad time, the same bad channel. And
Thanks for joining.
We are out.